allait prendre la route de l'aventure. Ah, mais c'est le président. Un pauvre qui vote pour celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, mais c'est le président. À l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Vraiment. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. Wonderful. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux. Des vieux. Des vieux. Des jeunes prennent le chemin de la Libye pour devenir des esclaves. Les jeunes prennent la route du désert pour entrer en Europe. À l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Sonia Touko. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux. Des vieux. Des vieux.
Hi. Good day to the beautiful people of the Cameroons. Good day to the beautiful people of la République du Cameroun and the beautiful people of British Southern Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndive Lissinger, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Ladies and gentlemen, mommy and papa them, people who repeno de remeno de, bayam selam them, my country people them. This is a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndive Lissinger, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. The only party in the Cameroons that want to use Article 65, the right to self-determination and get our freedom back from France and la République du Cameroun. Ladies and gentlemen, today I've come to ramble. I was asked, who is the best presidential hopeful to challenge Mr. Biya of la République du Cameroun? As a citizen of British Southern Cameroon, this is my answer. If you were given 4 cars, they say one of the car is without tires. Another car is without petrol. Another one is without engine. And the last car is without steering wheel. What do they have in common? All the cars are not roadworthy, which means all of them are useless. If a car is not fit to be used on a road, it means it's useless. So all the so-called presidential hopeful, they are useless. And I will tell you why they are useless. That's why we want our British Southern Cameroon back. I will tell you why they are useless. Whoever replaces Mr. Biya, if they had the means, because I already made it clear, elections in the Cameroons are window dressing exercise. Elections are rigged. We all know that. So whoever, in case somebody was able to defeat Mr. Biya, nothing will change. Ever since the so-called independence of la République du Cameroun, the people of the Cameroons have failed to do their homework. They think you must be a president to bring changes in the Cameroons. They don't know you don't need to be a president to bring changes. If the streets are dirty, you don't need to be a president to say our streets are dirty. If people go about urinating on the street, you don't need to be the president of the Cameroons to say people should stop urinating in our street. If there is corruption in our country, you don't need to be the president of the Cameroons to say there's corruption in our country. And if a foreign country, France, is controlling us. You don't need to be president of the country to say that. So when you look at the candidates, the so-called presidential hopeful, Anglophones were tortured, beaten, marginalized for more than 60 years. They don't say anything. Even one of the presidential hopeful went and signed something. Signed with CPDM that they should deport people from the Cameroons who are in America. They should deport them to Cameroons. And that person knows when they deport you back to Cameroon, what does that mean? It means they will torture you. So one of the presidential hopefuls signed something with CPDM party militants, members, that they should deport people from the Cameroons who are fleeing away from the dictatorship of Mr. Biya, that they should deport them. A presidential hopeful. But as I say, I always like to divert. Let me tell you, whoever replaces Mr. Biya, nothing will change. Whether it's CPDM replacing Mr. Biya or whoever. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, it concerns the economy of the Cameroons. If you're running a country, one of your tasks is inside the constitution of the Cameroons is to make sure you use the natural resources and distribute it evenly to all the citizens of the country. It's in the constitution of La République du Cameroun. Do they do that? No. Some places have light, some places don't have light. Some places have roads, some places don't have roads. Some they have seaport, some don't have. Some have airport, some don't have it. You see, they don't distribute the resources of the country evenly. They select which road we should do, which place should have reference hospital, which is not in accordance with the constitution of La République du Cameroun. So, whoever becomes the president of La République du Cameroun, nothing will change. Why? We don't control our economy. What I always talk about, monetary policy, that's the heart of every country. It's France that's responsible for it. We don't run our country. Monetary policy is action that a country's central bank or a government can take to influence how much money is in the economy and how much it can borrow. That's monetary policy, okay? They say, decision that the central bank of the country takes. Do we have a central bank in the Cameroons? No. Or action that the government can take. Can the government of La République du Cameroun take that action? No. So who makes this decision? It is France. So if you're a president today, you're a window dressing president, you're a shadow president, France will still be doing all those things. You just sit there and be appointing prefect, unelected governor, unelected ministers, unelected judges. People will come and be gendarmerie that and bees that will be torturing our people. That's the job of a president of the Cameroons, to appointment. They don't make any other decision because France runs the country. Ladies and gentlemen, monetary policy is very important in a country. Why? I'll tell you the things that the central bank of the Cameroon should have been doing, or the government. Who is doing it? France controls the money supply. France is the one to decide what money to supply in the Cameroons. It has got nothing to do with the president. So if you put whoever there is the president, France will continue doing this. Monetary policy, you use it to maintain low inflation. Who does it? France. So if you're a president, France will continue to determine if inflation should be low or not. France. So when you're a president, what's your job? To appoint dictators. That's the job. Unelected governor, unelected DO. That's the job of a president of the country because you're still under France. Monetary policy is what? To steady GDP growth. Who does it? France. The president of the Cameroon have no function. The function of the president of the Cameroon is to oppress the people so that France should be taking our natural resources. Monetary policy, again, which is run by France, is what? influences interest rate, ladies and gentlemen. In countries like the United Kingdom, if the interest rate goes up, it can affect your mortgage, your house, and everything. The money that you go and borrow, you lend from France, all those things. Who decide? France. It controls the borrowing rate. Monetary policy decided by France. This is your whole economy being decided by France. Then La République du Cameroun says they are independent. Control the cost of lending throughout an economy done by France. So my answer is that whoever replaces Mr. Biya, nothing will change. That is why we are on a crossroad. It's either the people of La République fight and kick France out from their country so that British Southern Cameroon that they have annexed should be free, or British Cameroon National Party will use legal means the right to self-determination. So the election in La République du Cameroun means nothing. It's a wastage of money. Some of those presidential hopefuls are being paid to stage as if they are candidates. Some of them, not all, some, I know them. So each time there's election, they come to say, oh, our problem is not election. Our problem is our economy. British Cameroon National Party will lead British Cameroon out of this control of France. We'll have our country back. We'll control our monetary policy. We'll have our own money, our economy. We'll determine how to borrow money, when to supply money. We'll control our inflation. We'll control our GDP growth. We'll influence our interest rate by ourselves in British Southern Cameroon. We'll control the cost of borrowing, not France. We'll control the cost of lending by ourselves. We are sick and tired of France controlling us. Election is useless. Most of those people who they are there for themselves. We are going to get our country back by using Article 65 of the Constitution of La République du Cameroun, the right to self-determination. So ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful and beautiful day. Accept greetings to your loyal servant, Maître Mola Alex Niveli-Singer, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Niveli-Singer, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Ciao.
On était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, monsieur le président, un pauvre qui vote ou celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, monsieur le président, à l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux, vraiment. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux, wonderful. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Et tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux, des vieux, des vieux.